My name is Todd Brian Tucker. I know what you're thinking. Is that the name I was actually born with? No, it's not. The name I was born with was horrible and not me at all. Roscoe Bergen was the name I left behind when I faked my death. That name was just a reminder of how little I meant to my family and to the system. I was grateful to get out. I'm 25. The things I've done with my life? Nothing. I've got the boringest life anyone's ever seen. Why? Because my parents have always been protective of me. I'll give you a real good example. When I wasn't even thought of yet, they had my older brother. Fresh out of the birth canal, he vanished. 20-something years later, my family gets a call from Chicago to find that my brother is alive and, well, now, Being part of a council is stressful, especially when I'm the one slayer others turn to for their problems. Sometimes I wish I could take a a month-long vacation and have someone else do the job for me. Unfortunately, between me, Yuri, and Casey, I scored the highest on the exams. What are the exams, you ask? It's what us slayers have to do to gain a spot in the Slayer's Lair, unlike werewolves and vampires, which are based on age. It wasn't until last year that I learned vampires, werewolves, and witches exist. I was attacked by the suspect known as the Vampire Slasher, who turned out to be a real vampire. I ended up in the hospital and meeting a witch shifter named Todd Tucker and his boyfriend Gabriel Hudson, who's a vampire. What's a witch shifter? Well, they're witches that can shift into a specific animal that their human side most matches. For Todd,